I'm a prison man.
You're an asshole. What?
Ooh, they look good. Those look fire. Mm-hmm. Hey. Oh, I need a spoon. Guess a plastic one will do. Look. I just made, I remembered Walmart. I made a recipe last week that called for jalapenos. And, Walmart sent me like a whole bag of them. And so, I was getting ready to cook today. And I was like, going through the fridge, and I had some cream cheese and some bacon. I was like, I'll be damned. I'll make me some, oh my goodness, jalapeno poppers, right? Bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. Look. They look so good. Look at them. Yum. Hello, everybody. Hey, Grandma. Hey, Sinner. Hey, Remy. Put this cheese on there. I don't see the cheese. Oh, there it is. Damn. They look so good. Salt. I'm gonna put me a couple. Y'all got rid of my StreamYard because I don't stream enough, right? Well. Oh, hot. No. Now I don't have StreamYard. So if I go live, I gotta go live like this. Damn. I'm gonna pull a Molly. I might be eating on stream in just a second. God, ow, fire, hot shit. We gonna see. BHB cooking edition, negative. But I did get me some peppers, look. Ooh, yum. Oh, I need to stir my macaroni real quick. Macaroni, macaroni. Alright. And I'm trying to currently figure out how to work. Hold on, look.
It looks nice. It's got good coverage.
Local lives on. Hold on.
You can hang it. Yeah, I was honestly thinking B tier, dude. Like,
Volume.
Just for the
Oh shit, it's my soundbar volume. Okay, hold on, guys. It might disconnect you for a second. Let me see. You cut my Wi-Fi on.
This is also expensive for what you're getting. Hangable handle.
Hey! Hey, yeah, I'm live and shit. Literally, this is the only way I can go live until I figure OBS out. But I'm going to go live in a little while. And tinker with the OBS, see if I can figure it out. Because I just ain't, listen, I ain't paying $60 for StreamYard when I hardly ever stream. Now, if I get back into a consistent schedule, then yeah, I'll do it. Until then, no.
I was thinking if because it's expensive.
I looked at Restream. I didn't like it.
Yeah. Someone's gonna be in it.
Oh, Molly had a rant? Hold on, let me cut this volume down on Locale Live. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I don't give a fuck live, huh? Yeah, Restream is wonky. I've tried it before. What is wrong? What am I? Do I got a beauty filter on? No, that's on. Why does my face look so smooth? Girl, okay. I've already messaged AMAC. I'm supposed to be sending her a screenshot, but I haven't made it to my computer yet. But she's helping me with it too. Hey, Ann, glad to see you. Yeah, I don't go live enough to pay $60 a month. I know, what the fuck? Like, that's a tiny pepper. It's probably gonna be hot. Mm. My vacation is in August. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, vacation is in August. We were going to do Amsterdam, and then we decided we wanted to do Amsterdam when we have more vacation time. Then we were going to do a cruise, so I hit up Deets, and I'm like, I need all the Deets on a cruise. And then Tony was like, well, I don't like the time restriction of a cruise, so let's look up somewhere else. So then we looked at Cancun, and we settled on Cancun. But one day I was scrolling YouTube, like the shorts, and there was a video of like this natural water hole that somebody went to. And so I took a screenshot of it because it had the location of it at the bottom of the video. And I was like, Punta Cana. I mean, I don't even think I've heard of it. And so I looked it up, and it seems like way better than Cancun. And there are animal things, like there's some kind of animal thing you can go to. It's like $170 a person. Cash App in my description if you want to help, because I want to go see those animals. It's like $170 a person, and you get to have monkeys. You get to play with monkeys and parakeets and all kinds of things. And so I definitely want to do that. Cash App in bio. Just kidding. I'm so excited. I just want to go love on some monkeys. We looked at Costa Rica, Salty. We did. Because my in-laws just went to Costa Rica and they loved it, but it doesn't seem lively enough. Like we like a lot of action, right? We like to go where it's really popping, which I'm sure there are places in Costa Rica that are popping, but It was just such last minute. And I was like, we got 2 months. We need to get a place nailed down. And it just happened to be the Dominican Republic. Hey, Sammy. Wow, Center. That's crazy. Yeah, it's expensive for a helicopter ride in Panama City, too. Oh, no. We do popping. But think about Aruba. Aruba wasn't popping. But that was our calm trip. But we wanna we wanna do a little popping this year. The loft we got is right on the beach. The pool is huge. Mm, Beans. I know most of y'all probably wouldn't know who I'm talking about, but Beans is part of the local universe, and she's who took over for Savage. And she's from the Dominican Republic, so I'm gonna hit her up and find some stuff out. Yeah, it depends on what time you go. Hey, Dev. Mom got married in Hawaii. She loved Hawaii, but it wasn't all people made it out to be. Mm-hmm. Remy, that Aruba spot, like the indoor decor for the rooms and the houses or whatever, it might not have been expensive shit. It might have been just rinky dink furniture and shit. It was worth it. Chef's kiss for sure. Cancun is in Mexico, right? I only got that right because I just looked it up. Mm-hmm. I don't usually eat on stream, but I'm starving. I just got these out of the air fryer. So, Mama, if you're listening, just gonna have to deal for a minute. Hey, Jiggy. Mmm. Center, I wanted to do Cuba too. Tony won't do it yet. He says they just made good with America and he just don't trust it. Well, not just now. It was a couple of years ago we talked about it. He was like, they gotta stay good with America for a couple of years before I trust that. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. One more bite. One more bite. We were going to Cash, but we only get a week vacation for August. And Tony wants to have 2 weeks to go to Europe. All right, Mom. I'm done. Hey, Whistledown, your family lives in Puerto Rico? Mom, I think it was Mom and Deets that said they love Puerto Rico. Mom, hold on. Mom last year was trying to tell us to go to, what's that? Atlantis in the Bahamas. Cause she was like, you ain't got to go nowhere. Everything's there at the resort. And I'm like, I understand that, but we don't want to stay just at the resort. But in the Dominican Republic, we're probably going to just have to stay in the resort area. Just like Cancun, if we went to Cancun, we would have to stay in the resort area because outside of the resort area, I don't know about in the Dominican Republic, but in Mexico, outside of the resort area, there's like guys riding around with machine guns on the back of trucks and shit. No, I'm good. But also, Puerto Rico is considered a part of America, isn't it? Yeah. See, Fur Baby loves the Bahamas. Oh, Whistle Down. That's so cool. I'll have to look that up. And you know what, Brantley? We kind of like third world. Excuse me. We kind of like the third world uh vibe. Here, y'all look at Nala for a minute while I talk to y'all. Shut up, Mama. I am being my authentic self. That Bert snuck up. Cash. It snuck up on me. Bertha. That's a yaya. That's a yaya girl. Hers a yaya girl. Her got a necklace on because her special. Her special. The babies are so good, Brantley. Their eyes have been open for like 2 days now. 2 or 3 days. They're so good. We had 3 girls for 4 boys. 2 of the girls died. Both black and white pups died. So we're keeping the 3rd girl and rehoming the 4 boys. She is a good mama, but she has eaten so much. I caught her because we get big bags of dog food, like huge bags. I don't even know the weight. Maybe a 50-pound bag. I don't know. But we get them from the feed store because they have the, without all that added preservatives and shit that dog food has. And it's really good for them. And it's the right protein and everything for them. But anyways, so it's too big to even fit in the closet, in the kitchen, not the closet, but the pantry closet. And so we have it sitting right outside the pantry closet. And we were about out, and Kaden was like, we're almost out of dog food. I said, okay, cool. I'll get some more. I'll go by the feed store because I needed some chicken food anyways. Well, I kept hearing something last night. And I was like, what is that? And so I get up and I go in there, and it's her all the way in the bag, eating the food that was in the bottom of the bag. She's eating us out of house and home. I'm assuming it's because she's got to keep replenishing that milk, so it's just like, whew. Yes, we got the chick names. Look, she's embarrassed because she's been eating so much. Chasen named the chicks, but I'm going to put their names with their photos and put them up on here. Hers gets embarrassed. Like I told, we were outside doing the chicken pen the other day, and she came running across the yard because we let her out there with us. She came running across the yard. I said, look at them chi-chis just a flapping. And she damn near stopped in their place. Like, don't you do that to me, Mom. She is. Stop hating, ho. That's so funny. Whistle down. Hey, Amethyst. Did you see those names, girl? She killed it. I was like, that is perfect. I mean, that's true, Cash, but it's still, Now, my elder hen, she's the oldest one. She's the only one I have left. And she's the one, y'all remember, Mom gave her to me because we were trying to protect her because something kept getting all of Mom's hens. Well, that's Henny Penny. We still have her, and she's the only one we have left. Outside of her, even, what's his name? That rooster I got that I thought was a hen, Slick, with the oil slick tail, he got too. But Henny Penny's made it this long, and she's the only one that we let free range now. And it's only because we tried to put her in the pen, and she went in the pen good, but you know how like if you go to a zoo or like an animal sanctuary and you'll see the tigers, they kind of like pace back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And bears, they do it too. They pace back and forth. It's because they're anxious. And that's what she was doing. And I was like, oh, hell no. Because she's used to being free range. She ain't never been put up in any kind of like enclosed space. She was a free range at Mom's house. She's a free range here. And I seen her pacing back and forth, and I let her out. She goes in there at nighttime and goes to bed. But every morning she gets to come out, and she's the only one that's free range. Now, all the baby hens, well, the teenager hens, they don't know any different. They went from that little coop that I was raising them in into the pen. So they feel like they've got a whole new world to explore. But Henny Penny was not having it, and I just felt so bad for her. I've got some lights we're putting out there on the coop to deter animals. We've already got some motion lights out there, but I want to put some around the inside, like some Edison bulbs around. Hey, Truth Seeker. It's so cute. You know, I paid extra for amethyst because most of them are only like one little square. I was like, hell no, we're going to have to do 3 squares. So we paid a little extra. Tony paid a little extra for it. And I'm so glad he thought to do that because he knew I would not be down with 1 square pen. Woo, Hobby Lobby. Yeah, them purchases do add up. Yeah, we lost George. Oh my God, Mom, what, last summer? We do need a night cam. You know what? This comforter is like, oh my God, I don't want to show y'all my faces. But this comforter is like 5 years old, but it's my quilt comforter. And that's what I like. I don't like fluffy cotton-filled comforters. I like quilts. I know, right, Salty? Them eggs. Now, Henny Penny, I don't know why she's not laying me no eggs, but I know, George forever. Hey, Sunflower. I miss my George. Yes, I think I'm going to, Remy, because I was reading something the other day. It said sage and lavender and something else. I took a screenshot of it. But it said those are good to plant around the coop. I don't know if it is good because they'll peck at it and they'll eat it. And it's good for like their feather management, their cleanliness. It keeps bugs and pests away, which I've already got some of that, that powder stuff that you put in there to keep mites and bugs away. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Diamaticus or something like that. I don't even remember. But I've already got some of that in there. But I seen some lavender at the feed store the other day. And I think I'm going to get them and plant them in there next to their dust bath spot. And I'm making their dust bath spot out of a tire. I'm going to spray paint the tire and then put it next to the coop, in between the coop and the cage. And I'm going to fill it up with soil and sand, like a mixture. And anytime they want to take their dust bath, they'll just hop on top of the tire and into it and into their little dust bath. I'm trying to think of ways to do things without, having to struggle. Because I was going to do kind of like a sandbox, but then that requires measuring, it requires cutting, and that requires getting the saw out and waiting for Tony to do it. So I'm trying to think of ways to do things where I don't have to worry about all that. And I was driving around the house the other day to leave for work, and I don't know, I would just notice the tires sitting on the side of the garage, and I was like, why not use a tire? Just use a tire. Yeah, but she's not broody, Mom. Well, I was going to, Remy, but they wouldn't get in the plastic pool last year. Mint. That was another one I seen. Oh, yeah, Cash. Get some pictures. We don't. Yeah, that stuff test. I can't say that. Do you have a wood burning fireplace? We don't. But I do have a wood burn pile. And I did see that it said you could use the ash for that, from that. Yeah, for some reason they wouldn't use the plastic pool that I bought last year. But these little hens, since I'm training them, I think they'll see it and they'll start actually using it. But a tire's a lot smaller than the pool too, and I want them to have as much, not much smaller, but a little bit smaller than the tiny pools. And I want them to have as much space as they can in that coop. Oh, mint cools them down. Oh, Tess has a broody one. Yeah, it's so weird. Henny Penny's not broody, but she is not, or she's laying eggs, but I can't find them. I don't know where she's laying them. So I'm sure there's some predator out there eating those eggs wherever she's laying them. You know what kind of chickens I want next, Tess? I want some of those frizzle chickens. And I know all the breeds have, there's mixed breeds with the frizzle in them. I want a frizzle chicken so bad. Get a goat and a trampoline. I have a chicken swing. I've actually got to go get it off. It was in the bigger coop, and it's hooked to it. I actually have to go get it off and hang it from the top of the cage. They would use it. And Mom has a ladder, like a roosting ladder she made. She's going to bring to me. Yeah, Sunflower Girl, I lost Patsy. Do I have any bantams? I don't, but they are so cute, Amethyst. Bantams are so precious. Leghorn chickens, and those are easy to get, Center. These new ones, ooh. Lavender buff Orpingtons. I got 3 of those. I got 3 of the, I can't remember what they're called, but y'all know what I'm talking about. They look like gravel. They're black and white. They look like gravel. And then I got 2 of, what are they called? What are they called? The red ones. The generic red ones that you hear about all the time. Shit, I cannot. No. No, not board. It might be board. Rhode Island Red are the two red ones. Yes, Rhode Island Red. It might be Board Rock. The black and white ones that look like gravel. I can't remember what those are called, but it might be Board Rock. My lavender buff Orpingtons are the expensive ones. And Tony was like, I'm done buying these expensive ass chickens for them to just get gotten. Hey, Lindsay Lee. Yeah. We've seen all kinds of signs in our neighborhoods, Remy, that say like a dozen for $5 because I mean they're organic first off, right? And they're fresh eggs. Thank you, Truth Seeker. Hold on, I'll go get a. Let me turn it around on me and I'll go get y'all a puppy. I ain't trying to let y'all see my dirty ass closet. Yes, I'm going. I'm going to get you a puppy. Sophie, no. Oh my goodness. Oh, did you hear it? Hey, did I wake you? Oh, I woke it up. It said, "Rawr." Do not be mean. Sophie, bed. Bed, Soph. Look at it. Do you see it? This is a little boy. Nala, she ain't worried about your puppy. Nala, stop. She ain't worried about your puppy. You sweet little boy. You're just a sweet little boy. She's just curious, Nala. No. Soph. No. Move. Go. Look at him. He's just going back to sleep. He looks like a Beethoven, don't he? He's just going back to sleep. Yes, he is. Look, she's like, I just want to see it. No, they do not all look the same. They're all different. Nala. She's getting anxious. Hold on. No, there's 3 brindle. Might be 4 brindle. Or maybe 1 brown, 3 brindle, and then this one. They're just mutts. Sunflower. Nala. Stop. She's anxious. She don't want Sophie or my other big dog around them. Yum, 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 yum. You got my finger? That's not a nipple. Oh my goodness, it's not a nipple. I cannot. You tease my little baby. Look, he keeps going for it. It's not. It's not full blooded at all. Because Nala, we don't even know what she's mixed with. She was a rescue too. And then baby daddy looked like he's like a black lab mutt. So I don't know what. There ain't no telling. You hear it? You gonna talk for him? You gonna talk for him? Look at the little paws. Look at the paws, y'all. Look at them. Some homeless dog down the street. He lives under the bridge down the road. The baby daddy does. No, Soph. She's so intrigued. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Two mutts. Look at the paws. Look at the paws. The baby paws. The baby paws. Bro. He keeps doing it. Yes, she's getting fixed after this. We have done so fucking good. Because Tony, it's so weird because I understand a lot of people say, fix your dogs, fix your dogs, fix your dogs. But there's health benefits to fixing dogs. But there's also health issues that come with fixing dogs. And Tony is terrified of anesthesia. He's so afraid of it. So, he has not wanted to get any of our dogs fixed. Like, none of them are fixed. And Sophie, that one, she is 13 years old. And so I've spent 13 years making sure this dog don't get pregnant. And then we got her about 5 years ago. And so we just put panties on them. You know, we take the panties off when they go outside. And we keep them separated from our male dogs when they go into heat. Not a problem. It is a problem. It is a problem because it's a lot of bullshit to go through. But to Tony, it's worth it. So we're usually not irresponsible pet owners, even though they're not. Look at her. Look. Even though they're not fixed, we've always done really good to make sure, you know, they don't get pregnant because we don't want puppies because there's no telling what kind of home they're going to go to, which, you know, I can vet them as much as possible, but there's just no guarantee. And we have enough strays out in the world, right? Like, I'd rather take in a stray than have new puppies. And we've done really good keeping them from having babies for the past 13 years. But Nala went into heat. We also live out in the country where there's not a lot of dogs. Well, a couple of months ago, 2 dogs were dropped off down the road from us at the bridge. And under the bridge is a creek. Well, we called animal control, and me and a couple of people that live around this area, we would take food by there. We took blankets, hay, all that, because these 2 dogs was just out there being homeless, living out by the bridge. Oh, what? So, we called animal control. Animal control finally came out and got one. They got the girl. The black boy dog, he was very skittish. He still is. He's still very skittish, so they couldn't catch him. So he's still out there living his best life under the bridge. We took a comforter and put it under the bridge. We take food out there, but he looks like he's in better health now than he was when he was dropped off. When he was dropped off, he was skin and bones. Now he's got meat to him. He's a big boy now. So he's being fed good, he's being taken care of, but he's still a homeless dog and he lives not even an eighth of a mile down the road. So when Nala went into heat this time, he was around. And I knew he was around. But usually we would just let the girl, you know, when they go into heat, you let them go out and potty, and you let them right back in. Well, this time I got busy doing something else. I said, okay, I'll let her out and I'll let her back in as soon as I finish doing this. Well, I finished doing whatever it was, and then I went and started doing, switching the laundry out. And by the time I was done switching the laundry out, I was like, oh my God, it had been like 15 minutes total from whatever I can't remember what I was doing first. I think something with dishes. I was like, fuck, it's been 15 minutes. So we go out there and call her, and here she comes down the driveway. I said, oh, hell no. She got. She got. Little hussy. So that was my bad because I got busy and wasn't paying attention like I thought I would. I also am ignorant to dogs breeding because I didn't know it can be done so quickly. Um, and I also thought, because I kept telling Tony, no, they didn't get stuck. They didn't get stuck. I thought all dogs get stuck and it takes a while for the swelling to go down. Apparently, that's not true either. But I'm ignorant because I've never bred dogs. No, he wasn't skittish anymore, not from her. Cash, I would say Tony is petrified. And I think it comes from growing up. Like, there were two dogs his mom had that when they had them put under anesthesia to get them fixed, they both died at different times, years apart from each other. So Tony was like, no. And then all you have to do is that led to him Googling like the benefits to neutering and then the benefits to not neutering. And there's just so many differences. There's good things, but there's also bad things. I can't tell you what those bad things are because we haven't researched it in a while, but that's Tony's reasons. He does not. And this is what I get for him not wanting to neuter. Yeah, he did. He did Google. This is what we got for him not wanting to neuter. A rotten little baby. What? What happened? Well, what happened? Yeah, that's what mom, yeah, she did. She was like, they find a way because Nola was just getting chunkier and chunkier. And I was like, oh my God, what if she's like, we didn't know that they hooked up for sure. The way we found out is she was getting fatter. And she got pregnant around the same time Patsy died. So that's how I was able to track how pregnant she was. But yeah, I was like, Mom, I thought they had to get stuck to get pregnant. And she wasn't out there long enough to be stuck, right? No, that's wrong. That's not true at all. I'm not rotten. He'll me a rotten. He'll me a rotten little baby. He'll rotten little baby. Don't he look like a Saint Bernard though? Can I lay you on the bed? You gonna let me lay you on the bed? Here, we'll turn the camera around. Lay on the bed. Hey, sweet little baby on the bed. Sweet little baby. Let me see if I can turn him around. So the people can see you. So the people can see you. Just a regular little tail. That ain't your mama. This is my senior dog. This one's a boy. He is perfect. This is the one I want, but I'm not willing to have 2 boys in the house again. What? What? Where you going? Hold on. Hold on. You're on my cord. There's your mama. There's your mama. Hold on. There's your mama. Nope. I wish Mom would take one. You gonna let that pup eat right now? You gonna let that puppy eat? What about the others? Oh, she said screw it. She's gonna let them eat. We had 7. We've got 5 now because 2 of them passed away. Her's a good mama. But this is a very private thing, so Stop. Sophie, move. Move away from her area. Sophie. Nala, you worry about feeding your pup and stop worrying about that dog. And Sophie is deaf. Move. Soph. Come on. Let's go back in the closet. Come on. Let's go back to the closet. Come on. Come on, puppy. Come on. No. Here, I'll turn the camera around. It's gonna be hard to see them though. There's one. Say hey. There's one. There's one crawling over. Calm down, buddy. And then there's another brindle one right there. They're in my closet. You stay in there and feed them. I might need to add some more water. My goodness. I'll let you out in a minute. Go feed them. She's pissed. Yeah, I bet she is, Brantley. I wonder when I can start. I don't know. I don't know when to start giving them puppy food. It does. You know what, Mystery? It hurts so much to lose the fur babies. Like, when Tristan died, I was a fucking wreck. But then I weigh it with what they give us. And Tristan just gave us so much love and good memories. And so it kind of outweighs the little bit of bad when they pass, right? He passed. You're going to mourn a little bit. It's the same mourning to me, the same grief as losing a human loved one. That's just how I am. I know some people think that's silly, but it is to me. Um, it felt like I lost a, I don't want to say son, but kind of like I lost a child. And I know there's no way to compare for people who have lost children, but because I haven't, that's just what I imagine it to be like. And I grieved for a little bit, but when you put it up next to all the good, like all the love, the unconditional love and the happiness they brought you for 10 to 15 years, like I think it's worth dealing with a little bit of grief. Hey, Nanny. Oh, I know, Cash. When we had to choose to euthanize, like we had the choice because Tristan was in kidney failure and they said there was, nothing was going to help. Um, but I still had to choose to let him pass on his own or euthanize. And we chose to euthanize, but it fucking sucks, bro. Hey, Kelly. But I know a lot of people don't want to own more animals after they lose one because of the grief they went through when they lost that one. So I just try to challenge people. Like, think about all the good compared to that little moment of grief. Was the grief terrible? Absolutely. But go back to the good. Yeah, I get that, Remy. Look at that gray. Y'all can't see it. Can you see it shining? Oh my God. I'm not good at getting people to take pups. Listen, there was an elderly pup outside of one of my elementary schools that I drive for, and it was by the dumpster. And it was just, we had just had a couple of days of storms, and it was just fucking pitiful. So I didn't know if it was dropped there or if it just wandered there and couldn't find its way home. Stop, Nala. Go feed the babies. Y'all hear her telling me off? So I sent a picture of it to Mom, and I told her there's this puppy over here it's not a puppy, but there's this dog over here by the dumpster. Well, then I met her there to pick him up, and we coerced him with a sausage biscuit that I had from that morning. Mom had him for a week. He's a senior citizen dog. We put out flyers. We went to our local Facebook pages. Nobody was claiming this dog. And then the other day we decided, you know what? We'll put him on a leash and we'll walk him around the area we found him in and see if he leads us to his home. That morning, I was supposed to go pick that dog up from Mom's house and take him walking. The owners called, and we were so grateful. Oh my gosh. So glad. And it turned out he did, and we had them pegged. I said, hell, we could peg a serial killer. Like me and Mom had them figured out. It was going to be an elderly person or elderly couple that he belonged to. Sure enough, elderly couple. They said that they, shut that gate. Don't, she's being spicy with Sophie.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my baby.
Okay. Um, they said they moved from about 2 blocks over. And so it was kind of new to him. And he has cataracts and his hearing's going out. So they think he just got confused.
No, no, ma'am.
Let me show them that one.
This is my one.
Okay, but I can show them.
Because I give you permission to.
Come here.
My baby.
Oh my God, look at this. Oh my God, my eyes burning a thing. Oh my God. I think it's from eating those jalapenos. I haven't washed my hands.
Don't touch your eye more.
Oh, it's the corner where I was scratching it. Oh my God. Show the puppy.
Oh, jeez, cling to me. Okay.
Hold on, I gotta fix my lashes. No, I gotta get my lashes right.
I know you don't. Okay.
Let me show them. This is the little girl that we're keeping. Say hey. Say hello. You're a pretty little girl. She's so calm. I'm a pretty little girl. Yes, I am. Oh, woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, woo. Do it. She was barking at us the other day. Here, you can take her.
She likes to bark when she's not in somebody's.
I touched my eye.
Her tail started wagging yesterday.
Did it? Caden's taking her to have bonding time with her. Hey, let Nall out.
Outside?
No, in here. Sophie. Come on now. No, come on.
Go, sit. Go.
Come on.
Go, go.
Come up here. Nala.
You know what you're doing.
Come here.
Go.
Nana.
She won't when I'm holding her baby.
Okay, but she's going to end up fighting with her. Put her back then.
No, come on. Come on. Bed. She won't. Not while I'm holding this baby.
Isn't it cute? Isn't that little baby? Hola. Yeah, Nanny, we have so many strays running around here too. And it's so fucking sad, bro. Like, and because I posted on the local Facebook group about trying to find that elderly dog's owner, now it's like my whole face, and I don't do Facebook anymore. I literally only went to Facebook to post that. And I would go back to Facebook to see if I had any notifications or anybody claiming them. And I would scroll my Facebook while I was there, and it was just stray after kill shelter after kill. I was like, my algorithm is fucked up. I was pissed. I'm about to wash my hands. I got to before I finish cooking anyways. That hurt. I'll let you out in a minute. I can't focus on keeping you acting right while I'm on this live stream. Can't help it. Ooh, BLTs. Yeah, Facebook is fucked up. I don't do Facebook anymore. But we got like a pets lost and found for our area. And so I went and posted them on there and posted them on my timeline, and Mom posted them. I haven't been back to Facebook in a couple of days. Like, I don't want to see all the kill shelters and, like, they'll post these dogs are set to be euthanized on this date. And I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want to see that. My eyelash. Come on. No, the dog didn't kill the No. No. The dog that we found was a senior citizen dog. But he also belonged to senior citizen couple. So an elderly couple. It was an old man dog, and he belonged to an elderly couple. And he just got lost. But what I was saying was, we had the owners figured out. We knew the area. We knew exactly which street we thought he lived on. And then we knew exactly what type of owner he had, because he was groomed. His nails were taken care of. His ears were taken care of. And I was saying we could probably track down serial killers, because me and Mom had that dog's owners. We had them figured out to a T, boy. They turned out to be exactly who we thought he belonged to. I can't help it. I feel like my eyelash is moving now from my eye watering. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna go wash my hands and finish cooking dinner. We figured out who that dog belonged to. I mean, we didn't figure out exactly who, but the type of people he belonged to. And we were on the fucking money, boy. Yeah. We can profile some serial killers. Okay, I'm gonna go finish cooking. I'm gonna go live in a little bit and try to tinker with my OBS. And if y'all want to, y'all can come and watch me make a fool of myself with it. Okay, I'll catch you later. Bye.